Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you decide to listen to this podcast, I hope that you're doing well. Welcome in. I'm your host, the Unhinged Father. Got something a little bit different for you all today. So go ahead and just bear with me. I'm going to spell out a little bit of where I'm going to be taking this podcast, kind of the direction that we're going to be going. But this is going to be a fairly quick episode. And this first part is just kind of explaining what I envision and what I'm going to try and be putting out for the foreseeable future. As we've been going down this path of me creating this podcast, I'm sure that one of the themes that you've seen is me trying to better my mind, become more consistent, working on my ADHD without medication, trying to be mentally healthier. There's a lot of things that I'm working on right now, and this podcast is one of those things, just trying to be consistent with it, having this creative outlet, and hoping that not only does it help me, but it helps other people as well. One thing that I've been thinking about is how can I become more consistent? How can I make this podcast something that's beneficial to me as well as other people? And I think that changing up the way that I do the episodes, right? It's been a good start to just kind of sit down and talk about whatever the fuck I want for 20, 30 minutes, whatever it is. I think the time's come to add a little bit more structure to it, a little bit more structure to myself, and hopefully that will be something that is good for everyone. That being said, some of the different types of episodes that you may start seeing coming out would be obviously the standard solo, me just talking about whatever subject that I feel pertinent at that time. A couple of quick ones. I want to start releasing more than one episode per week if possible. Obviously, I know that sometimes life gets in the way, and I've got two little munchkins or demons, depending on how you're looking at it, that can keep me pretty busy. But the different types of episodes that you'll see that are a little bit smaller, quick rants, episodes like today, which are going to be more like quick hit fit episodes where it's more so about health, fitness, things like that. I'm going to be going into more so on like the cultural and the artistic side of things that I really appreciate. So, possibly movie reviews, book reviews, song reviews, but not necessarily new movies, new songs, or just deep dives into these different art forms, my thoughts on them, any symbolism that I think that's in there, and just kind of like a general overview of those things. And the most ambitious episodes that I'll be trying to put out, and I don't know how often I'll be able to do it, but I'm going to try and get into some of the interview episodes where I actually bring someone on, sit down, talk to them about a certain subject, and really dive in deep with them. I'm hoping that these new episode types and this new format will make it a little bit easier for me to stay consistent, kind of push me to continually be making new content for the podcast and really kind of hold me to a new standard. So in terms of like the schedule, what I hope to be releasing is on Wednesdays, a quick episode release like the one today, and then still doing either like a solo or an interview episode, a longer episode on Fridays. So you're going to get as much as you can possibly get of the Unhinged Father. You're going to be able to hear my sultry voice a little bit more, and I hope that you all enjoy it. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Today, like I said, I'm going to be doing what I'm deeming a quick hit fitness episode, which I may change that title. It sounds kind of corny to me, but who knows? Maybe people like that. Maybe we need a little corny in this world. The thing I wanted to talk about today is just something that I have been incorporating, and it's like a lot of things I talk about on here. It's only been a couple of weeks that I've started to incorporate it, but I'm already starting to see a fairly good benefit to it. And it's nothing crazy. It's just something real small and stupid that I've been doing in the morning along with my morning routine, something that I probably should have been doing for a long time. But it's just doing a couple of body weight exercises before I do any stretching or anything like that, before I take a shower, after I do the cold plunge. I come in, I sit down after the plunge, do some reading, some journaling, and then I'll go down and I'll do squats, push-ups, and sit-ups or crunches. And I may expand upon that, but as of right now, I'm just doing those 3 body weight exercises. And I've been increasing the amount of numbers or the amount of reps that I've been doing of each of those exercises. So this morning, for example, I've worked up to 100 body weight squats, 50 push-ups, and I think I did like 75 sit-ups. And this isn't something to replace me going to the gym. Like, I'm still going to go to the gym later and do my full workout. Anyone who knows me knows that I love going to the gym. It's a mental release for me, something that I really enjoy, and something that I really need to be the best version of myself that I can be. But I've been trying to think about how I can do small things. And this kind of came from, if you've ever read James Clear's Atomic Habits, he talks about just getting 1% better every day or every week or whatever it is, just little incremental things that you can do to get better, adding something small on that you weren't doing before. Because I've been going to the gym, I've been exercising, I've been working out. Those are all things that are pretty consistent. But this is something new and something that I can increase the amount that I'm doing, the reps that I'm doing, the different types of exercises that I'm doing. And it's something just completely small and extra, but I've already felt that it's been adding quite a bit. I've increased the reps on most of those exercises. Even I think the first day I did it, I think I only did like 40 body weight squats and like 15 push-ups and like 20 crunches or something like that. Because it's like 4:30 in the fucking morning and my body's not really ready to do this, especially getting out of a cold plunge and reading and, being exhausted because I'm not getting any sleep because the kids and dogs are keeping me up. But just adding this little bit, doing it every day, I definitely can tell my lower back is a little less sore from the muscles I'm building in those from those squats. My legs actually seem to be a little bit more toned, a little bit stronger. I'm seeing a little bit more in terms of like being able to do more on the bench press and other types of upper body exercises from the push-ups. And then I just really ignored core quite a bit in the gym. It's one of the things that I'm terrible at. I've been trying to, grow from college where I was just doing shrugs and bicep curls, 24/7 basically. Since then, since I've grown up a little bit, I've added, obviously, don't skip leg day anymore. Do that, but I do lack on working on the core. And so just sitting down and doing a couple of crunches, getting it up to 100 crunches every day, I feel like that's going to be really helpful to me. And another just side benefit is the fact that when I get out of the cold plunge, I'm freezing my fucking ass off because I was just sitting in 46-degree water for 5 minutes. I get up, sit down, read, drink my, athletic greens, kombucha, journal. And then at that time, I'm still pretty chilled, but I get up, do the exercises, and that really helps kind of get the blood flowing and warm my body up a little bit. So this is just something that I suggest if you're looking for something small to help in fitness and, actually physical health and mental health, because doing exercise will help you there as well. This is just something small. It takes me like 4 minutes. It really doesn't take a long time, and it's not something to replace your workout or exercise regimen. It's just something additional that you can do and that you can add upon and continue stacking up that I think will just give you a little extra boost. It's been doing that to me. And, I always thought, this is stupid. I'm not going to do that. What the fuck is doing 20 push-ups in the morning going to do? And it's kind of right. 20 push-ups, if you just do that, that's not really going to do much. But if you continue to add and stack on and keep it within a short time frame, but, maybe just do different variations that are harder and continue to really grow this morning exercise routine, I think that it would be very helpful, super beneficial to anyone that does that. So definitely something that I'm going to continue doing, and I'll keep you posted on the results. When I have that 6-pack abs and get rid of this dad bod, I'll let you all know. I'll have to send a before and after picture. Yeah. So that's the quick hit fitness episode. Get out there. If you get up in the morning, even if you're not getting up early like me, even if you're not doing the cold plunge, I don't expect many people are going to be doing that because it's kind of batshit crazy. I fully accept that and understand it. But, you get up, get out of bed before you have your coffee, before you, take a shower and get ready for work. Do 25 squats. Sit down and do 10 push-ups and 15 sit-ups and just see how you feel. Was it hard? Did it suck? Yeah. We'll try it again the next day. Was it a little bit easier? Were you able to get one more rep in? Maybe that's the little victory that you need to keep on moving forward. But I highly recommend it. It's been something that I've enjoyed, and I definitely am starting to see some of those benefits of getting that exercise in. So take it, leave it, do what you want with it. But I think it's something that would be helpful. And that's going to be it for this. Well, not this week. So I'm sitting here on autopilot right now. That's going to be it for this episode. Hope that you enjoyed it. If you think this is helpful, or you want to see me continue doing episodes like this where I talk about little fitness tips or suggestions, I don't know what you want to call them, because I'm definitely not a fucking fitness guru. Just take one look at me and you can tell that I'm 2 pizza slices away from fucking Jenny Craig. Again, I'm working on it. I'm right there in the thick of it, in the shit, trying to get healthier, trying to be the best I can for my family. But I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Give me a follow on Spotify, podcasts, wherever you listen. If you enjoyed the episode, share it with a friend. Really do appreciate it. And as always, be good, try hard, do your best.